Hello and welcome to the VCR podcast with me, Mike Trower. I'm here to help you on your video journey, giving you information, tips, advice and coaching to help push your video content to help grow your business. And today we're talking about filming in bulk and how to keep in with your content strategy by filming in bulk. So, I get my strategy out, my content strategy for the entire year, which is this document here, which is everything about my business that I need for the year, including my colours. There's like sales funnels, there's previous goal metrics, there's key values and everything about the business, but there's a lot about the content, you know, and there's ideal client, mapping out the year's plan, what worked well from last year, what didn't, you know, key platforms that you think your ideal client is moving to, where they're moving from. There's loads of bits and pieces about your content plan in my content strategy. In my content strategy, I have a section about bulk filming or bulk recording or bulk creating content for the year. So I do it on a month-by-month basis. So it takes me about a week to create all the content that I need for a month. And I'm creating over 130 different pieces of content per week for my audience to consume, all on different platforms. Each day, so I do content 5 days a week, or I plan content for 5 days a week. So each day I've got nearly 30 different pieces of content going out over my platforms. And this is all done in bulk, and it's pre-done, and it's scheduled, and it's all ready to go itself. Filming, and this gives me, apart from doing next month's stuff, probably takes me 15 hours to create all the content for the next month. And for me, it saves me a lot of time each day. I'd rather get it done, I'd rather dedicate days to produce content, bulk film everything, bulk edit everything, and it saves me hours per day. I could not produce 30 pieces of content each day if I was just doing it day by day. It would just be absolutely impossible. So I make sure that I pre-record everything. Normally it's about 5 hours filming, 5 hours editing and splitting into reels, and then 5 hours of scheduling and writing all the text. So, you know, it's done. It's done then for the month. Like, this was written, recorded, filmed and edited in the middle of December. Hence why there's all Christmas decorations up, and it's, you know, we're coming towards the end of January. So all February's content is going to be created within the first couple of weeks of January. So then I've got 6 weeks of creating no content, apart from a bit for March. So I get my content strategy out and I look at the section which is mapping out the year's plan. And for me, January is all about strategy, creating content strategy. And then I put in, I've got a part here, a big box, and I scribble down everything that I want to be talking about in January. And then I have another section further down, which is writing all the titles for all the videos that I created and all the titles that I want to make for all of my TikTok videos, YouTube videos, podcasts, and everything like that. So I do 25 different titles for each month, which gives me enough content to do all the business days per month and then some. If you want help bulk filming or bulk editing, I do have an editing service. So you could just film your podcasts and then I could edit them all for you, split them into reels, and I can do all that for you. So all you've got to do is spend one day filming for the rest of the next month, and then I can produce you all of the content that you need for all the platforms you're going to be posting on. If you need help with your strategy, then I can come to you and I can create a content plan for your business strategy. This is different than a business strategy. So I'm not helping you decide what you need to sell. I'm just helping you decide what content you need to create to help sell the product that you're going to be selling. So I get my content strategy out, and that for the content that I'm going to be creating for the rest of the year. Then I look at what I need to talk about, and I plan those titles that I was telling you about. Then I think about a purpose. What is the purpose of this title? What am I trying to do? You know, I'm thinking about my content pillars. I'm thinking about my healthy content and what's a priority at the moment for my customer. What month are we in? What's the season? What do they need to be selling? What do they need help with? And what the priority and the purpose is. I need to think about what the key takeaways are from the video that I'm making and what my general plan is. A little bit of script, a few bullet points, like I say, the pillars. And I do this for a whole bunch of videos or the entire month. If I'm in that right mindset, then I do it for the whole month. I record them all. And so when you think about recording everything and you think, I just haven't got the energy to do that, your first video is going to be all right. Your second video is going to, still the same, all right. Your third and fourth video, you're going to start being you. By the time you filmed like 5 videos in that day, then you are going to be you're going to be energetic, you're going to feel powerful, you're going to feel like an expert in your field, you're going to be more productive, and things will start to fall and flow a lot quicker and a lot easier than they were on the first video you did. Because you're actually, you've been doing it for 5 videos now, so you're really in that zone, you're in that space. You're starting to feel really powerful about your knowledge, you're being really energetic about everything. And so you might think now, like, you don't have the energy to do that. But what I find is the more that I do, the better my content is. So I like to do 5 hours of recording because after half an hour, I'm on flow. I'm doing, the content that I'm creating is so much more interesting, and there's different things that I think about because I'm in that moment, I'm in that zone, and it works really well for me. So that's why I suggest it to people. I plan a day then to edit all of those videos, and then I plan another day to schedule them and put them all into reels and edit the text for each video to put over social media platforms. And I make sure that it's a priority to them. I make sure that it's something like January is all about strategy. I make sure that it's aimed towards strategy. Like this today is me telling you how to bulk film in your strategy. So I do this for the whole bunch of videos. So they're recorded, they're edited, they're scheduled, they've got their descriptions. And if I want to add more videos into the mix, then I can do some live videos on the day too. So there'll be nearly 30 different types of content going out with those live videos. There's 26 pre-recorded or pre-edited and pre-scheduled bits of content which are going out on the platforms. But then there's also live videos that I'm going to be doing as well. So if I go live on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, my Facebook group, and YouTube, that's another 6 per day pieces of content that I'm going to create. And I've only got to go live for a few minutes just to show my face, say hello, answer any questions. I could schedule in a Q&A. I could schedule in, just some help for people, give them a bit more insights about something else. But it's always got to be about your subject for the month. So you can't do 30 pieces of content one day and then go in and talk about something completely different. Because it's all got to be in, if you're trying to push something for that month and bulk film for that month, you need to stay on target for that month. If you can link something else to your purpose, then fine. But there's no point in bulk filming everything if we're just going to throw in random live videos about cake making if we've been doing videos about window cleaning. Because we want to look like we're an expert at one particular thing, not showing out loads of different bits and pieces. We might be an expert at multiple things, but we don't want our audience to think that we're just dipping our foot into everything, or, that we've got our fingers in lots of different pies. We need to make sure that what we are telling our audience is one specific thing, that we are expert in this specific thing. We know it top to bottom. And these are all the different things that I can talk about. 30 different things a day. before I used to schedule stuff and bulk film stuff and time block to make sure that I had the time to bulk film things, I was quite worried that I wouldn't be able to post every day. Now, I know for sure I wouldn't be able to post 30 different pieces of content a day. So I used to worry that I would get to a point where I didn't know what to post that specific day. But now that it's all written down and I've got a whole month's worth, I could actually just flick through that list of everything that I've got written down, and I can just do a live video about something that's in that list, because that's the list that I've got for the entire month. So, for example, I could pick up I could do something on here, overthinking your content. I could go in and do a live video today about overthinking your content, make sure I link it back to content strategy, and it would still be within the messaging and within the pillar that I'm working around this month on. So as long as it's to do with your messaging, your pillars, and it's a healthy piece of content, and you can link it back to whatever you're talking about at the moment, then you can do it. You can crack on. So yeah, have a little think about creating some time blocking, do some bulk content filming, and if you need some help with filming, then let me know. If you need some help with editing, you can let me know as well. And there is a link in the show notes for you to click on to learn more about my content strategy day. I can't wait to hear from you, and I'm really excited about everything, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Take care.